Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. Okay. Uh you realize that you had no choice but to choose yourself, divine feminine, divine masculine. Um I can say this, like the past about 8, maybe 10 years, a lot of things has started making sense for the collective, right? It's been warning after warning. Y'all hear the sirens. I mean, the sirens been going crazy. Uh And it's just y'all, we're fixing to walk into 2026, and your rose colored glasses is not there anymore. Okay, and it is what it is. You got your to do list. You have your assignment. You know what you have to do, and you're fixing to walk in 2025 unapologetically and cutting ties and doing exactly what you need to do and what's making you happy. Okay. Um, And for my collective that is resonating with this, I'm very proud of y'all. Sometimes cutting the fat meat off, y'all, is hard. Because that means family, lovers, friends, old jobs, old things, a way of thinking, that lack mindset, things like that, right? But it's necessary. It's very, very necessary for your healing and for your growth to just look at things for what they are. You know what I'm saying? Very, very interesting energy today. It's I don't know if there's a Virgo placement or something that's active or activating, but this is like Virgo energy. That's what Virgo does. Goes and dissects things. But this is also Scorpion energy as well. Um, you got to be real with yourself first. At the end of the day, what is making you happy? Like I always say, check in with your inner child. Where is your inner child at, and what it is that are you needing to do, right? It's going to be really important. Let's get a prayer. Beloved ancestor spirit guides, to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody send anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blindly my call back our energy and send those back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. This is where you become a problem, collective. When you take your rose colored glasses off and you seeing people, places, and things and shit for what it is, you are no longer that road that everybody walks on. Your voice is not gonna crackle whenever you speak. Your throat chakra is gonna be clear, and you're gonna speak clearly. Okay, and people that is so used to manipulating and abusing you and things like this, they can't do this anymore because you're not taking this with you, right? It is what it is. Life be lifing, but sometimes we have to say, okay, I'm responsible for me, for this vessel here. And what I'm not gonna do is put up with A, B, C, or D. Okay, knowledge. You have knowledge that people don't accept responsibility for their own actions. So guess what you're saying? All right, I'm gonna go on. I can't celebrate here. I'm going where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. Okay, and cutting your losses and accepting help. Because it's not a mystery here that somebody here was trying to literally take your strength away, okay? And trying to drain you and trying to keep you in this courage and reverse energy, okay? And they wanted something to stay the same, and there's changes here. It's like, I was talking to a soul sister that I've known since she was knee-high to a grasshopper. Watched her grow up. And we was talking about how it's okay to outgrow people, places, and things. Don't feel guilty for that, okay? And y'all, I feel like, we need to be mindful of that. Sometimes it's not that you don't like somebody or you don't care about them. Sometimes y'all are on two different paths, two different minds on two different things, okay? How are you gonna build and grow with somebody that ain't on that frequency, that their mind ain't where yours is? I can't communicate with somebody that wants to constantly stay in that victim mentality, right? I can't you can't communicate with somebody that's still traumatized and don't want to look at it, right? And it's like, go get the help. This is so important. Going into 2026, people need to start really evaluating these things. Go get the help. Stop playing and acting like there's nothing wrong. Okay, it's okay to go and talk to somebody and get some kind of help here. Stop projecting your stuff on everybody else, because this is the age of Aquarius. People are starting to see that it ain't the collective. It's other people around them, and it's like, what's going on here? It's been like that the whole time, though. The veil has just been lifted, right? It's very important. Tell me what's going on in the spirit. See, because somebody can't breathe. Because your intuition is on point, and it's like, what do you mean you're not putting up with my bullshit no more? You heard what I said? I'm moving different. I'm living different. I'm eating different. I'm over here in a whole different world than you. Okay, we're not on the same page. That's fine. Okay, I'm not judging you, but you're gonna have to go over here and get your shit together while I'm over here fine tuning things. Cause you can't come over here with this destructive, chaotic ass energy and mess up my flow of what I've been working on, right? And that's why y'all we always talk about don't reconnect back to the past, because 9 times out of 10 there's so much chaos going on with them because they want to stay stuck. They're not accepting responsibility for nothing. Okay? Something about this. And it's like at that moment you just know, just like VG did. I'm not entertaining that circus. I don't like clowns, and I'm not going to entertain that, right? And I'm gonna send you some love, light, and healing, but I gotta set you over here, okay? Because you're in my way. Cause see, where I'm going, you're not allowed to go. Cause see, whenever I talk about growth, you always tell me why this can't happen, why this can't go on, why, and can't. Now I've watched it happen. I've made it happen, right? I know that I can go in here and I can do this and I can make my dreams come true and live my best life and, all of these things. Because I believe in myself, right? Your confidence, something about your confidence is tearing somebody down. Yeah, because somebody can't block you. They can't block this relationship. And they want to come in and abuse you and they want to play on your abandonment issues. You see what I'm saying? And now they're concerned because guess what? Them childhood wounds, you ain't crying no more. You remember about the abuse when you was a child. You remember about the abusive relationship you was in. You remember about being abandoned. But guess what? You're not worried about this anymore because you know none of this is your fault and you had to feel that shit and you had to heal it, right? Now you're a mirror back to somebody, okay? And see, you're very gifted and this is bothering somebody. And it's like where you done healed this portion of yourself, it's like they don't know what to do here, okay? Because now they're having to look at something. This could even be your abuser. I'm gonna be honest. Your abuser is having to look themselves in the mirror, okay? And they're starting to understand how sick they really are. Mm-hmm. Mature woman sideways. And she sees you as the rich girl and she can't manipulate you, okay? Divine masculine. This could have been a elder woman that was in your life that always told you what never gonna be shit and all you're gonna do was end up in prison and blah 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 and you blah all this other stuff, okay? Or this could have been a teacher that told you you was never gonna amount to shit and blah blah blah. Now somebody is having to watch you be this person, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine, and it's like, what you think about me, I don't give a fuck. Because I know where I'm going. I know where I come from. And I know I'm not going back there. And I know my future is a lot brighter. And it is what it is. It doesn't matter what side of the tracks you're from. It doesn't matter where you come from. You can go and be something in life. You don't need nobody's permission, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that today. But you don't need nobody's fucking permission to get up and go and be who you want to be. Like I always told you how I tell my children. Same thing. Go be who you want to be. Ain't not near one of them people is going to be there and help you achieve that. Okay, let's just be clear. They're not. You go achieve your own dreams and your own goals, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I can't. Achievements. And somebody's expecting you to fail because you want to know why? They don't believe in themselves. This is somebody here that down talks everything that you do, and they don't want to see you do good, and you're over here and you're making somebody eat their words because you chose yourself. You knew at some moment that's what you had to do, and that's what changed the game. And collective, I need y'all to stay in this energy. Okay, we're going into a whole new year. Okay, let this shit fall. Let them cycles in. It is what it is. Keep putting that hard work in. I promise you. Somebody sending the evil eye, the healer. They mad because you walk around and this is your calling. You may have healing hands. Okay, you could be the medicine man or woman. You know how to work with things. You may know how to work with energy. Okay, and you're helping people because more people is getting into this and understanding energy, right? Yeah, see, somebody here is in bad health. They can't move on. Yeah, your karmic ass family. See, they don't want you to go out and thrive and be nothing because they didn't want to. Because they was stuck. Living somebody else's dreams. Okay? Like somebody here could be in their 60s in a career that they hate. Because that's what their family done. Well, you're different. You're the black sheep of the family. You ain't going to go into that career. You're doing something different. And it's like they want to tell, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You should. No, what you should be doing is mind your fucking business and understand. You need to be looking at why you hate yourself and why you hate what you're doing right now, okay? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to keep showing up to a job that I hate every single day. Mm-mm. No. I'm not gonna keep showing up in a relationship that I know ain't healthy for me and ain't good for me. I'm not gonna keep showing up for people that don't want to show up for me. And that's okay, collective. That is okay. You don't have to settle. Yeah. You don't have to settle. Somebody here, they see you ain't jealous or envious either, okay? Because you don't have to be. Everybody's unique. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own things in life that they want to do, and it is what it is. Something about you not being jealous or envious of somebody's material gain that they got in the past, like, you don't even look at any of that because that's none of that stuff is important to you. You're just simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, you're more worried about listen, your physical body. Let me get myself together, okay? The veil has been lifted here, and somebody found out, okay, and they realized that you got a love offer that's solid, and somebody is coming in here to stay, and they're celebrating you, and it's like this person is a mirror of somebody from your past, okay? This see, I'm gonna tell you, your person's evolved. Y'all see what's going on in the public eye. I can't say, listen now, it is what it is. And somebody here is tore up about this because listen, you can't come in and you can't do anything. See, y'all want to go around dogging people, and then y'all, like I said in that last daily energy check-in, y'all want to be mad because somebody comes in and starts appreciating your baby's mother, baby's father, loving on them correctly, and the kids love them, and all of this other stuff. And y'all want to be angry, but when you had an opportunity to be there and stand strong, y'all was too busy kicking people down. You know what I'm saying? And possibly y'all ain't got kids together. Maybe this is somebody. Maybe this is family members. They see that you're with this person, and this person stands 10 toes down for you and protecting you. And now your family jealous. Now they're mad because they all settled. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm saying? This could be with relationships. This could be with work. This could be with your career. This could be with where you live at. You know, you chose not to do this, but there was a decision here that you made that has changed things. And, you know, it is you just that moment was here where it was like, I'm choosing me. You realized what it was. Okay, collective. All right, that's what I got for you. Peace, love, and light.